Live. Okay. So this is my focus group, and I'm just going to be asking you a couple of questions just to get some general feedback on, like, from a select audience to see if I can improve on my thriller. So I've got some locations here of different, like, shops in Barnstaple, and I was just, you can take a look at them, and I was just wondering if there's, like, anywhere in the shops that I can improve on.
Wouldn't you be, like, distracted by background noise, like cars and people? So wouldn't that affect?
No, because what I was thinking was we were going to shoot it, because it's the back streets of Barnstaple and barely any people go down there. We were just going to shoot it there because it's quiet, and also because we were going to shoot it when it's not a very busy day in Barnstaple. For this shop, it's an empty shop, it's for sale. So what I did was I saw the for sale sign and I phoned the guy up that was selling the shop, and I'm just still waiting on a reply, see if I can actually use the shop. If not, we're going to use New Look. Or I found a shop that my nan owns a shop in Coommartin, and she said she'd let us use that one as well. So the characters that I was going to use was Kieran Skelton, JC Clues, Emily Rutty, Ashley Wilcox and Rachel Grisenti. I was going to put Kieran as being the leader, Rachel and Emily were going to be the smart ones as such. JC and Ashley were going to be the jokers of the group. Kieran is going to be wearing a green and white checkered shirt, a red hoodie, blue jeans and red trainers. Ashley's going to be wearing a black t-shirt, blue jeans, a blue hoodie and black Nikes. Rachel's going to be wearing a blue t-shirt, black jeans and Converse. Emily is going to be wearing a blue checkered shirt, black jeans and Converse. And I haven't had time to do JC's yet, and I was just wondering how I could modify them as such, like improve them to suit the piece a bit more. Like, do you have any ideas on their clothing or whatever, so I could improve them, or their traits?
I think the jokers should be in something more impractical, because jokers are usually very different and not following the crowd, so maybe something that you wouldn't wear usually, so maybe a funny type of hat or something that is very not on trend, I guess, because I don't think the jokers would perhaps wear something from New Look. So maybe if you did do it in that shop, you could have them as a mannequin sort of stance. That's also very creepy, I guess, and looking off centre from that situation would really help your film.
Okay.
I think maybe with the clothes as well, maybe like Rachel and Emily should be wearing similar clothes, and then JC and Ashley should be wearing similar clothes to show that their characteristics are similar to each other.
Okay. All right. Okay, so my plot line is many people are reported missing in a large city, Barnstaple, in one morning, so a group of friends set out to find out what's going on. Those missing seem to have just vanished. Days later, the group of friends are walking through the shopping centre when they notice something peculiar. Some of the shop's mannequins look like some of the missing people. It is later discovered that not only do the mannequins have the victims' likeliness, they are in fact the preserved remains of the victims. And I was wondering, do you have any suggestions on how I could improve that?
No, but it sounds very good.
That's pretty gory.
Yeah.
But,
It sounds like something I'd watch. I would watch it if it came out.
Or maybe
more
like
CSI type thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe like at the start of when you first film it, you could have a shot of like maybe one of the jokers is pretending to be a mannequin, and then one of them ends up actually the missing person.
Okay.
So it's like what they're joking about actually happens, and then suddenly it's not a joke anymore.
All right. Okay. So would you guys say it's like a film that you would want to go and see if it came out in the cinema?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably would.
All right. And the last thing was, I was just wondering how much detail we should apply to the props that we use within the piece. Like, how much detail should the shot be in? Should it have like the windows full of different items, or should it be kind of bare as such? Because the shop is going to be the villain's like lair as such. So I was just wondering, would he make it like as what a normal shop would be, kind of crowded, or would it be like, because it's secluded, it wouldn't have as much stuff in the shop window?
No, I think it should be crowded, like an antique shop, so you'd have all the creepy old sort of stuff
All right.
in it. And then
Yeah, I think you should either go really bare, like nothing, and quite dark, or like go one extreme or the other, like really, really crowded, like you can't see it in, or really empty.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should go with. I think you should go with crowded, but lots of antique objects. Lots of creepy dolls are always used in horror films, and I guess you could use cuckoo clocks. They're always predominant in close-up shots for the sound and the movement. And I guess if you're doing it in there, anything could be hidden in a crowded shop. Whereas if it's bare, you may be able to see certain objects that could come into play later. So if you use a crowded shop, I believe that would be better for using as a set and better for the character and the plot of your film rather than a bare shop.
Okay.
you could maybe like have like actual Joker hats in there, because obviously it would be represent like JC and Ashley's character, so like it's sort of like symbolises the characteristics of the character.
All right.
And I think in some horror films as well, they have things hanging from the windows, like with dolls,
Yeah.
like creepy stuff hanging from the ceiling as well.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you for your input.